This is the Hotel Bell Rock. It's one of 6 beautifully themed 4-star superior hotels owned and operated by Europa Park in southwest Germany.
Oh, wow.
But this isn't where our journey begins today.
Guten Tag, everybody. We are coming to you from Rust, Germany, where it is a balmy 87 degrees, a stark difference from the temperature, the weather, and the continent where we began our journey some 24 or 36 hours ago. Been a very long travel day, and lucky you, we documented the whole thing. So let's time travel. I do this the first time. I feel like it went much better.
So here's the itinerary as we have it laid out now. We are flying this evening from Dulles in Washington, D.C., not going directly into Germany, but into Zurich, Switzerland, because Rust, Germany, as I believe it's pronounced, I'm sorry if it's not, is on the southern side, the southern tip, as it were, of Germany, and that is where Europa Park is. Now, we wanted to start this trip with Europa Park because we're eventually going to be heading north towards Phantasialand, but to reach Rust without sitting in the car for like 4 or 6 hours, the easiest way was to fly into Switzerland first. This will actually be my first time in Switzerland.
My second.
Your second. Aren't you impressive? We are going to, I think, be flying overnight for 9.5 hours, and if all goes perfectly, we will be arriving around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock in the morning on German time. We may or may not get any sleep. So this will be an experiment of sorts. We'll see how it turns out.
See how fast or slowly we degrade over time.
My personal victory today, and Katie's as well, but she doesn't have as hard a time with it, is that we've gotten everything into 4 bags. That's 2 checked bags, 2 carry-on bags. This is a 2-week trip, so this is not a small thing for me.
And this is our last piece of luggage. When the airlines tell you to arrive 3 hours before an international flight and 2 hours before a domestic flight, it's mostly because of this. Always leave plenty of time before your flight, folks. Don't be like Tim and Katie. Since we will be gone for just under 2 weeks, I think it's a 12-day trip when all is said and done, we did reserve parking in a long-term lot at Dulles Airport. Not cheap at all. A lot cheaper in economy, and a lot cheaper to pre-reserve, so highly recommend doing that. The good news is that we know when we get there, there is a spot waiting for us. We don't have to worry or panic or try to find a spot. The bad news is we still have to get there and then take a shuttle to the airport, so we need to leave ourselves a little bit more padding on the back end. Now, I'm not a fool. We're not leaving like 30 minutes before our flight, so this traffic was expected, and we'll deal with it. But I do get nervous when we get within like, I would say 2 hours, certainly an hour before our flight. So all I'm saying is whatever time you think you need getting from A to B, just double it. You'll be so much happier.
Occasionally, people want to come to where we live to visit. And I always tell them, please fly to BWI. It is so much more convenient. And sometimes they say, oh, but if I fly into Dulles or Reagan, my flight's cheaper. And I say, I will pay you the difference.
You know how I find this truck? Unpalatable.
Scan your QR code or touch the screen for a ticket. Welcome. Please scan your QR code or touch the screen for a ticket.
Oh, there we go. We're not gonna get there any faster by trying to hawk a space near the front, so we're just gonna follow the spaces available sign. Making our way to the pickup point now. 1 hour later than we wanted to be here, but still 2.5 hours before our flight. Because I am neurotic and I hate being late. Here it comes. Right on time. Now, may have to ride with the suitcase. Back to business. Oh, ours is a bus. Boring. All the fun with riding the public transportation system in an inner city. Only half as long. With weirdly sharp turns at weirdly high elevation. It's a system. Whatever else it may be, it gets the job done. Gate D30 is all the way at the end. As is tradition, we're going all the way to the end of the terminal. But we are on time. We just made it. We left like 4.5 hours ago. It's kind of ridiculous, but the important thing is that we're here. Time to board at last. I believe we have a 767, which would be 222 across the whole row.
Is that smaller than the last one? I think because there was a 4 I think it's smaller than the last time we flew.
I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. I don't keep track of those things.
When boarding, we were handed a handy sanitizing wipe from our flight crew. I'm gonna use it.
Also lied to you a little bit. The seats are in a 2-3-2 configuration. So we have a window and an aisle. Katie likes the aisle, I like the window. Got it perfect, first try. We also got I guess I could hold them up for you, but I kind of didn't. Everything's kind of in one spot there. You're not helping.
Oh.
We also got a neck pillow and a blanket because this is an overnight flight, so we're expecting to sleep, or they're expecting us to sleep. And as you can see, legroom is a bit limited, so it's all in my lap right now, but that's okay. We knew what we were getting when we flew economy. Our scheduled takeoff is in 25 minutes, a little more, a little less, but I will say that the app says we're leaving in 18, so if everyone's present and accounted for, maybe we'll get out here early.
Loaded on flight.
Oh, okay.
I don't know which bag that was. One of us got on the flight.
Good. As long as one of us
The
has
other
pants.
bag is checked.
As long as one of us has pants, that's the important thing. Now we get to play a fun game and figure out who's going pantsless on this trip.
Plot twist! We're off the plane. Not just us, the whole plane deplaned. Something to do with a fuel line or something. I don't know. It sounded like they needed to investigate something. So they asked everyone to deplane. We're now delayed, it looks like almost 3 hours. Bummer. However, I did have a potbelly sandwich, so now I'm just gonna eat that earlier than I planned to. And then we'll get breakfast a little later than we planned to. It's fine. It'll all work out. We'll figure it out.
Well, when life gives you lemons, you make an unscheduled stop at Potbelly's.
We have officially been gate changed, and that means walking literally from one end of the terminal to the other. Like they could not be any further from each other. We are going from D30 to C2, and they are just, the numbers do not flow in natural order. We're getting to know Concourse D real well, I can tell you that. If we ever have to fly out of here again, we'll know where all the food is.
There is a plane here. I believe it's our plane, but they won't let us board yet. Given that our flight has now been delayed 4 times, they gave us this voucher. We got this by email at around 8 o'clock. We're thinking this means there is not going to be an on-flight dinner service, which makes sense in a way.
9:15 p.m. Finally reboarding. It's been a long travel day, and there's like more than half of it yet to go. A lot more than half.
Same seats, same configuration. Don't think it's the same airplane, but we do have the same crew, and I have the same view. However, you are not going to get a great view of takeoff. A not insubstantial number of films in here. Oh, it's Beetlejuice.
I would like to welcome you to United Flight 52 bound for Zurich. My name is Jim. I'm your purser on tonight's flight. Thank you, Mileage Plus members, for your loyalty, and to all customers for choosing to fly with us.
All right, so we were actually wrong. They did serve dinner. It's 11 o'clock Washington time, but that's okay. We're still hungry. We're still going to eat. So there were a couple of choices. There was a vegan thing that was mushroom-based. There was meat lasagna, and then there was paprika chicken. I got that. Everyone got the salad course on the side, and everyone got this chocolate cheesecake brownie. You also got a little roll, but it's hard. It's like a hockey puck. Careful.
That wasn't me.
I know.
Chicken stew.
Well, it's very hot, so it's not cold. It's tender chicken. It's definitely kind of a tomato-based stew with green beans, and then there's mashed potatoes. Oh, it's not bad. I'm not super picky about airplane food, though.
I know I made a whole big deal out of the fact that I don't really sleep on airplanes, and that's true. I don't. I have a really hard time sleeping on moving transportation, but I will say, didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. It's been a long travel day. I'm pretty tired. So I'm going to finish watching Wicked for the 47th time. I'm going to try to get a couple hours of sleep. Might only be half an hour, but anything's something, you know? This is actually perfect because sobbing openly in front of a whole flight worth of people is part of my bedtime ritual anyway. I have no idea what time it is relative to the time it was when we last spoke, but I know we're somewhere over the north of France, and breakfast has arrived. Turkey ham, egg, and cheese on an Asiago bagel. Is it Asiago or Asiago? I never know. Whatever, it's warm, it looks good.
From your perspective,
This travel vlog is probably 90% just one meal to the next, to the next, to the next. In reality, that's what it is. With like sleeping and sitting and sometimes using the bathroom in between. We're not very interesting, as it turns out.
Guten Tag, Zurich!
This bus takes you to the transfer area, the baggage claim, the arrival duty-free, and the exit.
Everything has come to a grinding halt at passport control. Dun 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 dun! One bag already. It's heavy. You did it! Trying to find our ride. We need to try again on the other side. Passport control, check. Baggage claim, check. Customs, check. All we have left to do now is meet up with our driver and hop in the car. It's gonna be about an hour and a half, 2 hours to Roost, and I think we'll have to go through another passport control, obviously, when we cross the border, but other than that, pretty smooth, easygoing process. Do you know where you're going?
You said go outside. I am
Drivel,
now outside.
drivel 2. Connection has been made. Driver has been located. We are off. Ready for adventure. Adventure is out there. Well, that's a farm. That's a Swiss farm.
That's adventure.
That's adventure.
Unlike the countries that border the United States, most countries in Europe are within a reasonable driving distance of each other. To drive from Zurich, Switzerland to Rust, Germany by car takes about 2 hours. So we got to know our driver Maxim quite well. We talked for a while about cultural differences between our countries and things we were excited to see and do during our visit, and he shared stories with us about his upbringing, how he found his way to Zurich, and how he found his way to his current role. He was also kind enough to point out interesting landmarks on the way, like this historic castle ruin looming over the highway. Maxim, if you're watching, thanks for a safe transfer and a great ride.
I literally, I can't even believe it. Like, I cannot even believe we're standing here. We're here.
Yeah.
We're at Europa Park.
All right, we have just checked in, and what a world we have before us here. So these top two are our tickets to Europa, and these are 3-day tickets. I'm not going to show you the back because they have all of our personal information printed on them. They are good for all 3 days, though. We bought a 3-day bundle. So these two we hold on to for the week. These 4 are for Rolantica. We don't need 4 to get in, but we do need 2 to get in, and then the other 2 are actually for some time we set aside and prepaid for the spa/sauna area. Heigadal. So these are all to get into Rolantica. Now, we weren't expecting to have anything more than that, but lo and behold, hotel guests of the Bell Rock, where we are staying, and I believe all the other hotels as well, get 1 free hour tonight at Europa Park. Only tonight. That's all this is good for. I don't know whether or not we're going to be awake, but we're going to try. Because why wouldn't we? To get a little teaser of what's to come over the course of our stay here.
It would definitely help us stay awake if we were on a roller
Oh,
coaster.
it
at
would
6:30.
definitely keep us awake. We also got more or less a complete guide to our stay here at the Bell Rock. Our room is quite adjacent to the pool area. The pool and the spa are open the entire day, pretty much until 10 p.m. And that goes every day, I believe, that we're here. We're also eligible to use every other fitness pool and spa area or amenity of all the other resorts, and there is a shuttle that connects them, which comes pretty frequently, picks you up right out front. So we have a VIP entrance to Europa right out the back door. We'll take a look at that in a second. We have the Greek festival going on currently, and then there is an app that we were told we should probably download. There's also a virtual line system at Europa that is free to all. It may be buggy, we may not be able to do it, I don't know, we've never tried, but we're gonna try some point over the next 3 days, so we'll keep you posted on that.
6084.
6084.
Well, if I can tell you that air conditioning feels really... Oh, wow. Oh, it's beautiful.
It is.
Look at our little terrace.
I know, I thought
that's lovely. I love the old, like,
Not functioning
not
telephone.
function. Well, it is. I think it is a functioning phone, but it's not the old like rotary phone. There's so much like storage in the bathroom. That's so cool. Places to stick our things. A hair dryer. We do have outlet adapters.
Outlet adapters, yes. Not our first rodeo.
Yep. A nice makeup mirror. And look, real soap.
Real soap.
Not bar soap.
And the
It's
shower.
the greatest.
In standard European fashion, the shower is part of the bathroom, but it looks like it is kind of isolated, at least by the door.
You can close it, so you can have, you're not having the water run out into the bathroom, which can sometimes happen. And this must be the toilet that I walked right past. Yes. We do have a toilet and a little private sink. Oh God, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real fruit. Is this mineral water? I think it is. I mean, there's a sign on the front of the hotel that says 4 stars. I don't know if that's the same kind of star system that we have, but this
room was not that expensive. Huh?
No, it wasn't. That's what I'm saying. This is German, so I flipped it thinking there might be English. There is, and it says, "Hi there, I live in the neighboring nature reserve called Tobergeben. Along with me, many more endangered animals live there, which is why pest control is strictly forbidden. Unfortunately, me and my friends sometimes get lost and end up in your hotel rooms."
Oh.
So he's lost.
They made us sympathize
They made
with
it.
the fly.
They made it very cute.
Now I can't harm him.
Nope.
Now he has a name
Now-
and a backstory. Little sign cards from Ed and Etta.
Aww.
Oh, wait,
and Lewis.
Ed and Lewis.
Lewis is a different character.
Huh. And like many European hotel rooms, pull the card key, everything goes dark. I think we can all agree that the top priority after getting into our room and changing our clothes had to be eating something. So we are checking out the menu here at the Spirit of St. Louis. It's a bar, but it clearly has plenty of food options. Also happens to be open in pretty much perpetuity. So anytime you're stuck for something, well, they have ice cream. Oh, it's beautifully themed. Wow. Wow. Absolutely gorgeous space. I can't be absolutely sure, but I'm pretty sure they have Coke products. You know we're starting vacation off on the right foot when I'm pouring an ice-cold bottle of Coke Zero into an ice-cold glass. Clink. And Katie got herself a whole British tea time.
I did. Now I have to figure out, I think.
Oh no, is the tea too elegant for you?
I don't. Shh. I'm pretty sure this goes on. Oh gosh. Okay, well, first of all, this is a little nubby, and it goes in the little nubby
Is that the
spot.
technical term?
Yes.
Little nubby spot. Okay, but this is actually pretty substantial and beautiful. That's your tea tower.
It's the presidential tea. It's not the highest tea tier. I think there's one more that comes with like one more sandwich and a glass of champagne, but I do not need any alcohol in me today.
No, if anything, you just need the caffeine.
I need the tea.
But man, are these cucumber sandwiches?
There's a cucumber. There's a like onion chive. I think there's a salmon.
This is like fig spread.
Yeah.
Down here, I have no idea.
That's the scone with probably clotted cream, and then this is whipped cream with banana bread. You're good. I'll let you try some of my banana bread.
I may have my hands full, actually.
That is glorious.
This-
I can't even get the whole thing in.
This is the Nelson Club. And I will be real, when I read the description, I was like, sounds kind of basic, but you know what? I just wanted a sandwich, and it is not basic at all. Have a cucumber sandwich.
This is the smoked salmon and Gruyere, and I think it's even better than the cucumber.
It's hard to go wrong with salmon. Especially perfectly prepared salmon with no preservatives in it. Oh, you don't have it?
Sorry, you had taken it out.
We're gonna do it! We're going pooling! Oh, it's so beautifully themed! There's a turtle under the water. always worth it. It's all worth
And it
it.
is so hot, it feels really nice.
It's gonna be so much hotter tomorrow too.
It is. And that's when we're actually going to the park.
Yes. So this boat, which is our primary theming element, actually continues all the way into the outside of the pool. Behold, the front of the ship. And look, it has sails and everything. I feel 10,000 pounds lighter. Oh, but no less tired, I'll tell you that. We won't get to do this every day.
No.
It's going to be too busy.
And one day we'll be spending a whole day at a water park.
I know, that was the other thing. I wanted to do this.
Need more pool.
I wanted to do this with enough time to let the swimsuits dry.
Yeah.
And look at the fake fish. So cute. And in keeping with the theme. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for a very, very long travel day. It's been a really, really long, everything is falling apart in my head because we are so tired.
We have one brain cell left each.
But I will say, hotel is amazing. Everyone we've met on this journey so far has been amazing. The trip itself, with the exception of the delay, which didn't honestly hurt us as much as we thought it would because we were able to get right into our room, like, everything that we experienced, I think it went about as well as it could under the circumstances, and we're very grateful for that. So we are in safe, we are in sound, and now it is time for us to get to sleep. We are going to Europa Park tomorrow, so we are super excited for that, and we do want to be well rested for that. We are super excited to bring you all the new vlogs from this trip. Until then, I'm Tim.
I'm Katie.
And every night,
It's a new adventure.
and we will see you again after we have caught some Z's. Bye.